The Denver Broncos are working out an intriguing player from the United Football League today, bringing in this tweet from James Larson, who covers the UFL for Pro Football Network. The Denver Broncos are working out Arlington Renegades linebacker Story Jackson today, per Aaron Wilson NFL. Jackson totaled 39 tackles and a pass breakup in 10 games with Arlington this year, and also made an impact on special teams with 13 tackles. I watched quite a bit of the UFL last year, and I thought that Jackson stood out quite a bit. I thought that he made some really nice plays from the off-ball linebacker position, and that's a position where Denver has some question marks. We'll get into that in just 1 second. Some more information on Jackson. I couldn't find a scouting report on him, so this is mostly based off of the stats, the raw stats, as well as my visual observations of him. 26 years old, 6'2", 224 pounds, from Kansas City, went to college at Liberty. He was an undrafted free agent by the Cleveland Browns back in 2022. Also spent some time with the Dallas Cowboys. Has never appeared in an NFL regular season game. I went and tried to find so much as a scouting report on him, but I could not find one. But based on just what I saw from Jackson, I thought that he did a really good job seeing the play develop, being able to hit the gap, and really had good closing speed. I thought that Story Jackson was somebody who stood out quite a bit when watching an otherwise pretty piss-poor Arlington Renegades team. I really like the UFL because it gives opportunities for young players to develop and then find their way into the NFL later on. And this is exactly what Jackson is trying to do here. A couple of guys who played in the XFL last year who stuck around in Denver included Ben DiNucci and Michael Bandy. Now, the XFL merged with the USFL last year, and they became one league, the United Football League. And I think that was the best move for that league, and I'm hoping at some point soon the NFL embraces the UFL as a true developmental farm league for young players, maybe players who are currently on a practice squad, young players, undrafted free agents, just stuff like that. And this is what Jackson's trying to do. The Broncos worked out several UFL players at the end of the UFL season last year, or XFL season and USFL season, and they ended up signing, I believe, 3 of them, and then 2 of them did end up sticking in Ben DiNucci and Michael Bandy. So we'll see if this Jackson workout ends up materializing in a deal for the Denver Broncos, and I'm really intrigued as far as what Jackson has to bring to the table. I think that he could bring really nice athleticism, and with the Broncos, their off-ball linebacker position is a little bit of a concern, especially after Drew Sanders went down with a torn Achilles. However, we didn't really know if Sanders was going to play on the off-ball or on the edge. The Broncos signed Cody Barton from the Washington Commanders as a free agent, and just to be honest, Barton did not play well last year for the Commanders. He had poor vision, he missed tackles, he was just a laughing stock on Washington Commanders Twitter. I mean, Commanders fans absolutely hated the guy, and now Barton is going to have to probably step into a starting role for the Denver Broncos unless Jonas Griffith could showcase that he could stay healthy. Besides Griffith, the Broncos also have Justin Sternad in the building, and I just don't think Sternad's much more than a special teams player at this point. Who knows, maybe in, what is this, year 4, year 5 now for Sternad. He was initially, I believe this is year 5, because he finished out his 4-year rookie deal. Then he was going to go sign with the Carolina Panthers, but the Broncos brought him back to Denver because they really like what he brings to the table in terms of a special teams player, just not so much as a true off-ball linebacker. I'm curious if Story Jackson could maybe find his way into the rotation here in Denver, and if Jonas Griffith fails to stay healthy or just doesn't quite look like the same Jonas Griffith, then I believe if he signs, Story Jackson could get an opportunity to play. All right, Broncos country, I am curious. How would you guys feel if the Denver Broncos brought in Story Jackson, and do you feel like he would be able to find his way into the rotation at the off-ball linebacker position? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think about my new background, guys. What should I do with the remainder of this space? I decided it was time to ditch the green screen. We got this little light up here for the time being, but I still want to add to this little background and really make it my own. So let me know what you guys think I should do with it. Drop those comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, as always. All right, guys, and until next time, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace. Peace out.